I'd like to start with a land recognition statement. We recognize that Logan High School occupies the land of the Ho-Chunk people. Please take a moment to celebrate and honor this ancestral Ho-Chunk land and the sacred lands of all indigenous peoples. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Superintendent Dr. Aaron Engel, District Administrators, and La Crosse School Board representatives. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Logan High School faculty and staff. Folks, they were not required to be here. They came here of their own volition. Another round of applause for our Logan High School faculty and staff. At this time, please rise or stay standing as the Logan Band, led by Mr. Mark Lockman and Mr. Brian Renkus, performs our national anthem. You may be seated. Next, I'd like to invite our senior choir members, join Mr. Adam Carty and our select choir, who will be singing "Hear My Voice." At this time, will the seniors in the Logan High School band join their peers to perform the selection, Joy Revisited? Next, I'd like to welcome our Activities Director, Mr. Tony Service, to the podium for our 2024 Logan High School Wall of Fame inductions.
Good evening. I'd like to start by congratulating all of our graduating seniors on this milestone, and I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Tonight I have the honor of introducing our newest members of the Logan High School Wall of Fame. It is fitting that they will go in together as they both have had a major influence at Logan. Our inductees this year are Jeff Graves and Heath Graves. Officers Jeff and Heath Graves have been keeping the halls of Logan High School safe since 1997. This father-son duo is the epitome of what the North Side represents: hard work, humility, and true servant leadership. Officer Jeff Graves probably lived his entire life on the north side of La Crosse, where he raised his children, Heather and Heath, with his wife Janet. He started his career with the Onalaska Police Department before moving to the La Crosse Police Department and working as a DARE officer, teaching and connecting with elementary, middle, and high school students on the north side. He eventually made his home at as the first student resource officer, or SRO, at his alma mater, Logan High School, where he worked alongside administrators to keep students and staff safe each and every school day. Officer Jeff Graves, or OG as the kids called him, went above and beyond the call of duty to keep our schools a safe and welcoming place to learn. He was known for his generous spirit and his compassion. Among other kind acts, he made a birthday card for each student. OG was present at many extracurricular activities while working at Logan and filmed all the wrestling matches from 1984 to 1988. Upon his retirement in 2006, the original OG, Officer Jeff Graves, was proud to hand over the SRO reins to his son, Officer Heath Graves, also known as OG. Jeff passed away in 2017 and was honored for his service to Logan in 2018. His legacy lives on in the Jeff OG Graves Memorial Public Service and Trade Scholarships established for Logan students pursuing careers in those fields. Officer Heath Graves started his career in law enforcement with the Onalaska Police Department in 1991, before moving to the La Crosse Police Department in 1992. He worked at the North Side Beat, becoming the SRO of Logan High School in 2006. During his time as SRO, Officer Heath Graves carried on the legacy established by his father. He was beloved by his students and known for his kindness, his relatability, the candy in his office, and his tough love demeanor. Heath and his wife Sarah have 4 children: Ariel, Brady, Quentin, and Sadie. Outside of his role as SRO, OG was known at Logan for supporting his children wholeheartedly in whatever they were involved in. He was a show choir dad, official show choir trailer tour from 2015 to 2019, and worked extracurricular activities whenever he could. He also served 3 years on the Logan Alumni Board. He was involved in Camp Send a Kid and the Boys and Girls Club summer program from 2006 to 2021. OG frequently gave back to the students of the Ranger family, donating anonymously so that students in need could participate in extracurricular activities. Officer Heath Graves retired in 2022, but his love for the service to Logan continues. He remains involved at Logan High School by attending school events, making food for the annual start of school staff picnic each year, and bringing his certified therapy dogs to Logan each week for students to interact with. Officers Jeff and Heath Graves truly embody the pillars of Logan High School and have demonstrated this through their careers of service to the community. At this time, I am proud to welcome Jeff and Heath Graves to the Logan Wall of Fame. Let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you. I'd like to start out by saying congratulations to the class of 2024. Don't worry, this speech is not going to take that long. I don't want Hammer Fist to run up on stage to get me off. I'd like to start by saying I'm honored to be standing here in front of the graduates, family, Logan staff, administration, accepting this award on behalf of myself and my father. My dad was the original OG, and he graduated in the class of 68 at the old Logan. After he graduated, he went to work to support his family. At the age of 35, he decided to take a leap of faith and decided to dedicate his life to law enforcement. He changed not only his life, but wanted to change and better the lives of others. I graduated in 1988, and like many maybe of you, unsure what I wanted to do with the rest of my life, I decided to take a year off of school and took a job at the local grocery store. Quickly, I learned that that wasn't going to be enough for me. My dad could see that I was waiting to do more with my life. He encouraged me to do a ride-along with him, and I quickly realized that law enforcement and giving back to my community is what I wanted to do for a career. I worked on the street as patrol for 15 years, and at the end of 2005, my dad decided to retire. I took that as a sign it was my turn to become OG at Logan. Not many people know this, but the committee, I was not their first choice. But as luck would have it, in the end, I was offered the position and happily accepted. There's a few people I'd like to thank that supported me through my career at Logan. One in particular is Doug LeClaire. He was a teacher, coach, role model to me. And then when I became an SRO, co-worker, friend. Thank you, Doug. I'd like to thank the current administration, Wally Genevico, Tony DiPaolo, Beth Ford. Your support and friendship made coming to work each day enjoyable. You're a great team to work with. Thank you to the present and past office staff. Your laughter and friendship made the hard days easier. I'd like to thank the current high school staff and past staff. You were welcomed me with open arms and into the Logan family, and support was greatly appreciated. To my mom and dad, I'd like to thank you for the encouragement that was making me be the best of my abilities. You never let me quit. Thank you for always being firm with me and required me to do the right thing. I didn't understand it then, but your rules and structure made me the person that I am. To my children, Ariel and Brady, even though you didn't go to the good school, you turned out to be great adults. Quentin and Sadie, I'm sure it wasn't easy for you to be OG's kids at Logan, but you did benefit from getting the best candy, and when you needed money or paper signed for school, it was always close. To my wife, Sarah, I'd like to always thank you for always supporting me in my career. When you're a wife of a police officer, that's not always easy, and it's a kind of a full-time job. Mrs. OG's hasn't always been easy, but you've always been my biggest cheerleader, been an advocate for me, even though I wasn't an advocate for myself sometimes. The perks, Phil, were you always got the best parking spots, and you were able to see Quentin and Sadie, what they were doing. Thank you for everything. I love you. I'm going to conclude this speech by giving some advice to the class of 2024. Take every opportunity that's offered to you. You never know where it will take you. Take it from me, not everyone will always be supportive of what you do and what you want to do, but as long as you believe in yourself and don't let anybody discourage you from achieving your goals and your dreams. And finally, the most important advice my dad ever gave me: if you find a job that you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And like Mr. Mahalovic would always say, it's a great day to be a Ranger. Thank you.
And Heath was the perfect SRO. I worked side by side with him for many years, and I can truly state that. At this time, would you please rise and remove your hats as our Logan High School choir sings the Logan Alma Mater. Thank you. You may be seated. So, good evening, graduates, parents, family, and friends, Logan staff, and our honored guests here tonight. To the La Crosse School Board and Superintendent Engel, thank you for your consistent support of public education and always advocating for the young people of this community. To the Logan faculty and staff, I really can't overemphasize what a joy it is to work with educators as compassionate and caring as you are. I truly do consider myself lucky to be working at Logan High School and to be working with you professionals and also selfless individuals. There are many days when I'm struggling or I'm having a rough time, and a kind word from a staff member has brightened my day, and I've taken a deep breath and been able to move forward. We're actually, out of our staff, we're graduating 4 of our own today. Ms. Beth Banashik is a TA within our special education program. Ms. Sharon Carlson is a teacher within our deaf and hard of hearing special education division. Ms. Jody Munch is a teacher within our physical education department, and Mr. Stephen Johnston is a teacher within our technical education department. I think we have at least one of our retirees here today. Would you please stand and be recognized for your many years of service to the La Crosse School District and Logan High School. Boy, if you blinked, you probably missed that. Those are 2 pretty humble people. To parents and family members, thank you for instilling strong values and for doing your part as really these students' first and most important teacher. And then to the class of 2024. I have a short message for you today. I'm going to actually mention what I talked about last year real briefly, just because I really liked it. It was just 4 words, and that was to work hard and be nice. I think if you remember those 4 words, that'll take you a long way in life. But today, the focus of my short speech is regarding a trait that I think is essential for you to be successful and really is one of the most important traits that someone can have. And that trait's resiliency. When you walk around Logan High School, you see signs from Ranger Success. We have them all over the building. They read, be respectful, be responsible, be resilient, and be reflective. I think most people have similar interpretations of being respectful and responsible, at least I hope so. And we try to model those traits and teach those traits to our students each and every day at Logan High School. People do talk about resiliency. You'll hear this in a little bit different ways. Some people talk about resiliency and they use the word grit. Some people mention perseverance. I've heard people say stick-to-itiveness. I think of resiliency in the following way. When negative things happen to you, how do you react? All of us get knocked down in life. We get hit with small things. Sometimes it's medium things. And all of us get knocked down at times with some pretty big issues that have negative impacts. Now, we don't control those things. These are things that happen to us. But yet we do have control about how we react and how we deal with those setbacks. I've seen a lot in my professional and personal life, but as far as resiliency goes, I've found that successful people, and I want you to be successful, they deal with setbacks, they deal with rejections and losses in a far better way than those who seem to be unable to recover from negative occurrences. I would ask you to work on your positive mindset so that when bad things happen, you reflect, you take inventory, and you decide how you're going to fight back and how you're going to move positively forward. I've seen people take other pathways. I've seen people give up. I've seen people that play the constant victim. I've seen people get bitter over time. Those pathways sure don't seem to be a way to happiness, a sense of peace, a confidence in yourself, or a way to success. Those are pathways that are letting other circumstances control your future and dictate what you're going to do, and they make you take your hands off the steering wheel of your life. Instead, I would ask you to get back up after you get knocked down. Reflect on how you can avoid that pitfall the next time and take that positive step forward. That's not easy all of the time. And I'm sure some adults in your life can tell you they felt like a punching bag at times in their life. It happens to all of us. But that characteristic of resiliency and that trait is something that if you work on can serve you well. Because folks, it's your reaction to adversity, not adversity itself, that determines how your life story is going to develop. And it's your life story, as I talked to you about before. I am hoping you fulfill your dreams and make it the best that you can. Thank you. At this time, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Logan High School in La Crosse, Wisconsin, I, Walter Genevico Jr., certify that these students have met the requirements set forth by the state of Wisconsin and the school district of La Crosse and are worthy of graduation. Therefore, I present to you La Crosse School Board representatives and Dr. Aaron Engel, Superintendent Schools, the Logan High School class of 2024. To help me today and to help all of us, I'd like to welcome to the stage the following La Crosse School District staff members. They are parents of today's Logan High School graduates, and they will be reading the names of our graduates today. Please come to the stage. Mr. Steve Duffrin, Ms. Katie Lever, and Ms. Jen Wappler.
Danielle Roberts. Johnny Lever. Isaac Trokomoinen. Molly Erickson. Ada Thurman. Liberty Sprain. Chang Yang Yang. Hannah Sherm. Luke Cook. Bryn Moore. Kaylin Whitrock. Mia Davis. Serafina Lohr. Pachia Tao. Lillian Mum. Jada Degenhart. Lauren Tobin. Ashlyn Byrne. McKenna Brown. Marley Hughes. Gabriella Whitcraft. Rory Gallagher. Amelia Adams. Ty Lee. Evan Voigt. Ben Runyon. Abby Travis. Sarah Ojalabi. Maisi Tao. Atreyu Perrin. Madison Erie.
Lavender Blumenstein. Gracie Pomplin. Elena Yang. Kaylin Adams. Priya Tao. Tiana Tao. Isabella Pierce. Julie Yang. Pho Quinn Vu. Angel Lore. Bryn Bennett. Taya Goodman. Lydia Kromke. Maya Kendrick. Ayla Hansen. John Terrion Thompson. Keep going, JT. Woo, buddy. Damian Tao. Austin Crocker. Braden Packard. Trinity Williams. Liv Steinke. Olivia Mitchell. Savannah Leitner. Isabel Poff. Hannah Baker. Destiny Vinson. Ella Schutenhelm. Riley Doffenbach. Ian Castlevecchi. Brianna Zhang. Calvin Vang. Soren Clutter. Mason Brennan. Way to go, buddy. Corbin Eldridge. Andrew Ford. Destiny Werner. Jolie Curing Kerr. Kaylin Sell. Madeline Lowe. Shafali Ramakrishnan.
Jenny Tao. Angelica Vang. Natalie Vang. Vincent Vang. Grace Vu. Ajax Knutson. Clay Winjam. Sora Linderoth. Celia Kroll. Adriana Johnson. Allison Wasick. Alexis Hill. Bryn Pergandy. Dominic Heiter Atwell. Kylie Lemke. Rosa Myers. Luke Gesvain. Autumn Schiffer. Lily Wagner. Ivan Engen. Alexander J. Kubash. Jaden Wateski. Caden Elder. Dylan Lee. Darian Washington. Caleb Wateski. Shadmari Evans. Gio Trisoni. Cullen McKinney. Jalen Boyd. Wyatt Peterson. Mason Schillinger. Zeke Sanders. Justice Mueller. Evan Newberg. Gabe Sanders. Jimmy Leonard Colbert. Colton Davis. Calvin Deaver. Xander Larson. Tyler Thrower. Denario Heron. Tyshawn Sauer. Brooklyn Martin. Carnell Middleman. Avon Witchelt. Devin Shea. Gabriel Weber. Matthew Jarrett. Casey Lyso. Joseph Duffrin. Oliver Larson. Kiwan Morris. Porter Ryan. Lucas Yang. Carson Nelson. Saul Samansky. Tyler Rumsey. Oscar Maish.
Avante Gott Page. Ariana Koski. Brooklyn Reynolds. Kaylee Scharf. Adriana Leon. Hennessy Schaefer. Tessa Korn. Ava Detweiler. Aaliyah Hamilton. Ella Bogey. Kobe Safran. Quade Haverland. Edgar Maya. Nicholas Jolly. Lucas Eilertson. Zachary Larson. Eli Brzezinski. Reese Groth. Jack Redman. Maria England.
Greta Bionden. Caden Peterson. Kyle Hopkins. Winslow Thomas. Gavin Wappler. Charlie Schleifer. Braden DePaulo. Dejanay Barbie Rochester. Morel Gelfi. Shannon Hicks. Stella Kennedy. Ashlyn Vance. Carter Mandel. Kayla Korish. Lorinda Fleetner. And Chu Yi Yang.
Logan High School graduates, you may switch your tassel from right to left. Logan faculty and staff, you may head to the back to form the receiving line, Logan faculty and staff. Okay, ushers, remember we are dismissing from the back, ushers. Ladies and gentlemen, the La Crosse Logan High School graduating class of 2024.